All right. Welcome to another Woods Report. Super Bowl, Super Bowl.
What number was
Da,
this?
da, da, da. Oh, I have no idea, Lenore.
50 something?
For goodness sake.
I don't have my phone.
You always asking questions that don't nobody know.
I can't look it up because I don't have the phone in front of me. Y'all,
How old is Kelsey? How old is the coach?
now think about it.
How many balls do they use in the Super Bowl?
Wouldn't that be a number though that you would know?
No, why
And
would
I
I
was
know
like,
that?
I was gonna look it up before we got on. Yeah, because this is Super Bowl number what, 50 or something?
I don't know, Lenore.
So that's a good number. I'm not asking you for nobody's age.
Are you just asking a rhetorical question?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, I
You
don't.
got the computer to look it up. I don't. So I'm gonna ask.
And it's the
that's frustrating.
It's the what you call it number anyway.
It don't
that
matter.
I
I
can't
just
even read.
can't go.
No, you know how to read those the numerals.
They got the number the real number.
Oh,
for
they
people
do?
who don't know Roman numerals.
Yeah, Roman numerals.
Hey.
So
You're supposed to have your phone, not mine, because I was gonna look it up.
I'll look it up.
Okay.
Goodness sake.
Okay.
So what? Right before we even start, while I'm doing this,
Mhm.
what's some stuff that stuck out for you?
Well, you know they everybody was waiting for the halftime.
Yeah.
So I had to. Mama said, "Let me know when the halftime comes."
You know, I guess I should ask that
wanted
question.
to see.
What was you anticipating? And then we'll talk about what actually happened.
For the halftime show,
Just general, just
in
the
general?
whole thing.
For the whole Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, when I sat down and started watching the first quarter,
Mm-hmm.
I was not anticipating San Francisco to play like they did in the first few quarters.
Okay.
I was telling my sister, I said, ooh, they really want this. After I saw Mahomes get sacked maybe 6, 7 times, I was like, ooh, Kansas, y'all better be a little nervous. Because
Mhm.
San Francisco was like, boom, boom. One thing I did like, and I maybe, whoever's listening to me may know football, whatever, and say, she don't know nothing about football. One thing I do like,
Mm-hmm.
if they're not the only ones that do it, when normally when you get the ball,
Some TikTok.
the quarterback gets the ball, they're either they're running with it like Mahomes did because he saved the team doing that,
Mm-hmm.
or they'll throw it to their wide receiver or their whatever. What I like with what the San Francisco did was they'll throw it. Okay, I'm in trouble. Here, you take it. And then
Oh yeah, doing those
I
plays.
love when
those
they
are
do
normally
that.
you normally see those
Oh.
type of plays during the Super Bowl
I like that.
because they try to.
I'm
now,
in
first of
trouble.
all,
Here, man, you
Yeah.
take it. He get it. Okay, I'm clear. Here, you take it. Can't they not do that in any game?
well, I don't know. You pull out all the stops.
I like
during
that.
the
I
Super
like
Bowl,
that.
so.
But yeah, go ahead. Other than that, I wasn't anticipating. Well, I guess part of me was because I told my sister, I said San Francisco probably don't want to lose twice
Mhm.
in a row, but
We
so
mean in a
sorry,
row.
2 years. in a
Oh
row.
yeah. Well,
Yeah,
sorry.
man. But they sound like they wanted. They seem like they wanted it. I think they made mistakes. Now, you Kansas City lovers,
That game was for San Francisco to lose, and they did.
but not even that. Y'all didn't play y'all best.
No,
When you follow,
I just said
Kansas,
that was San Francisco's game to lose, and
you
they
follow
did.
that. If you follow Kansas City, as Kim says, they're going to be a dynasty, right? Do you have to win
I
so
feel
many to
like-
be a dynasty?
Well,
Like Tom Brady?
yeah, but yeah, you keep winning every
They're
year.
not like Tom Brady yet,
Right.
but he's on his way. He's young and he has some life still.
I'm trying
But that
to-
wasn't their best.
right.
That wasn't their best.
So I'm
but
trying
they
to-
still won.
I'm trying to figure out why we're not connected. So keep going. I want to make sure if you here, you in the room, let us know because it's not showing that.
Sign in and chat
No, that's something
or
different.
something else.
So we'll keep going till I see
you don't
that
see us connected.
Yeah, until
But we're
I
on
see.
the TikTok though, right?
Yeah, TikTok is always on.
Okay.
Until I see us on, just keep going.
But yeah,
so what
that
else was you anticipating?
But that was one thing. It was a very good game. Some people said it wasn't a good game. So those who follow both of these teams, you probably got your input. Some people thought it was rigged. Some people thought the referees were cheating. I honestly didn't think so. Even though there may be a call they may have missed, I know it surprised me that Kansas was getting. You can tell they was getting restless in the first 2 quarters.
Mm-hmm.
Homeboy calling them over.
Yeah.
Mahomes, how you say his name? Mahomes,
Mm-hmm.
fussing. Kelsey, the San Francisco was getting under their skin. I could tell.
Okay.
I could tell they was ruffling some feathers, especially when Snead pushed the man's helmet. Now,
Oh, okay.
you gonna do that right in front of the referee? you knucklehead.
Okay.
So of course you got a personal foul. So
right.
so I can tell San Francisco was getting under their skin.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like I was saying, I told my sister Mahomes. I see what's her name is on.
Oh, okay, so we good.
Mahomes was definitely the most valuable player. He saved his team.
Yes.
He saved them. Hey, I see an opening. I don't see nobody. I'll do it myself.
Right.
I like that.
All right. So before I light in, because all day going back and forth with people on the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
All of what for talking about the teams.
Conspiracy.
Talking about conspiracies, talking about Trump and Biden weighing in, and Hillary Clinton,
and
Taylor Swift, the halftime show, everything, commercials.
Everybody got to give their opinion.
The Black National Anthem.
Oh, it wasn't black enough,
or too black.
Represent Black History Month.
Mahomes is not black.
Oh, he ain't black enough.
Just back and forth all day with people. Let me know. A lot of people watched it.
You was asking what the numbers were, and I wonder, was it the most watched event yesterday? And I believe it was.
Everybody and their mama talking about the Super Bowl.
Yes.
So whether you like Taylor Swift or not, she brought excitement back to the game, and people are talking about it.
She had her fans going, "Oh, this is a good game."
Right.
And it was funny because Alyssa said it on The View. She said, "I normally don't watch football." She said, "I watched the Super Bowl." She said, and Anna was back and forth. She was happy for whoever had the ball.
Right.
Okay, Kansas. Okay, San Francisco.
So let's look. I wanted to go to social media first because I always want to see what other people post. So the Shade Room, they was posting everything. They was posting backstage. We got here Usher reportedly filed for a marriage license while he was there. Remember, you was asking me a couple of days ago, was he married?
Yeah.
I guess he got married to his longtime girlfriend.
Okay.
And the mother of his children.
He has children by her too.
Yes.
Okay.
Andy Reid, they was talking about him. He said he didn't push him. He said he wasn't ready. He didn't know he was coming up on him.
And he surprised him.
So when he grabbed him, he was surprised.
He was surprised. That's what the guy said.
So that he said he didn't. Everybody making it like he pushed this little old man, 65-year-old man.
Now he wasn't on top of his game that night.
But he shouldn't have been all in his face anyway. Even though he was saying put me back in. They don't like the players yelling at the coach.
Exactly.
So that almost scared the old man. He probably could have had a heart attack.
And people probably thinking the negative, that's disrespect.
Right.
Or you think you on Taylor Swift level, that you the star, and you going to come and holler at your coach.
So I was going through the Shade Room, just this couple of days stories. Drewski, who's a comedian right here, he bet $1 million out there. Or it's a lot of money. I think he won a lot of money on Kansas City.
Okay.
But behind him was Offset, who bet, I think, $1 million on 49ers, and he lost.
Whoa. Sonny on The View reminded us Kaepernick that's his old team. I forgot.
Yes.
He played on San Francisco.
Yes. And they treated him like crap when he nailed.
And she did she looked at Whoopi on The View and she said, "Whoopi, he did your line. Everything you done to me, it's already been done to you.
Done to you." And
that's why they didn't win.
Right.
Because of Kaepernick.
So I stopped watching the 49ers after that.
Did you?
After
after the Kaepernick thing.
I was like, I'm done with them.
A lot of people had bad taste in their mouth because of that.
Yeah, and whatever. I didn't,
Yeah.
So I wasn't rooting for the 49ers. I was like, I don't know why people root for the 49ers.
I think too, a part of me was kind of like tired of the whole Taylor Swift and Kelsey. For me,
and I like Taylor.
And it wasn't even the Taylor, it was the Kelsey and the Mahomes and the stardom with it. Like the bragging. And I'm like, y'all about to lose. Y'all better be careful.
And they didn't lose.
No, they didn't, but they was about to.
It don't matter. They didn't lose.
I had Kansas people posting going, they was on pins and needles. They was like biting their nails.
Right.
So
that was that. Then they had a lot of celebrities who was there.
Yeah.
Here's Nelly with Ashanti.
LeBron was
apparently he lost his tooth before the game. And he was looking snag a tooth, and he had to get it fixed to get there.
Oh, God.
So that was a big deal.
How you lose your tooth?
I don't know. Of course, we got the Alicia Keys and Usher. We'll talk about that when we go to the halftime. Mm-hmm. Joe Biden posted, I told you. Mm-hmm. People kept saying this was his ultimate plan.
Yeah,
for
conspiracy.
the Kansas City Chiefs to win and Taylor Swift to take over the world and endorse him.
Yes.
So he playing off of that,
Yeah.
doing like he's this evil guy that planned the whole thing. And do you know, some people was actually in the comments saying, I knew it was planned. They actually believe him posting that, saying it was all in his plan. And it's real. Do you now understand why I said people are morons?
But you know what?
They actually believed his post.
I keep bringing up this book. There's a book that
keep telling y'all.
An old book out there that's called "If I Was Satan." The person wrote, "If I was Satan." Think about it. As stupid and gullible as people are in this world, Satan don't even got to do anything.
No, they dumb.
He probably like put something in their psychic, in their mind, and tempt them like he tried to do Jesus.
Yeah.
And the people go, "Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay."
So that was
Just
that
stupid
one.
People, really, Biden.
The Shade Room announced they won. That Kansas City won, second year in a row.
Mm-hmm.
So next year, if they win, I think they'll consider them a dynasty then. You were 3 in a row, 3
Is that what it is?
Because if they go on by the definition, that's when they said that the Bulls was. When we did the 3-peat, remember? Mm-hmm. The Bulls won 3 in a row. And from there on, they said that's a dynasty. You got to beat. That's
Brady's
the team.
Did that.
Yeah, you then you become the team to beat.
Okay.
Let's see.
One of the commercials was showing Tom Brady passing the baton to.
Oh yeah,
Mahomes.
He was like 4 commercials. I love it. I love Tom Brady.
You've already won. But
you know I love Tom Brady.
You already won.
Yeah. I love Tom Brady.
I do too.
All right, when you start loving Tom Brady?
I've always had a Tom Brady because you can't dismiss. He is a good quarterback.
He's a great quarterback
because he can be 2-3 touchdowns behind.
Now, let's talk about this. This did remind me of the 49ers when they showed Joe Montana.
Yeah.
Now, back in the day,
me and you, days,
we would go back and forth.
Joe Montana and Dan Marino.
And I would say Joe Montana is the best quarterback in the world. And you like Dan Marino.
Dan Marino.
Who was the younger, trying to be version of Joe Montana.
Yeah.
And I was right. At that time, Joe Montana was my guy.
I like how they did talk. They had the old players come back, like Tony. Introduced the Kansas and Joe Montana and the other black guy. I forgot his name.
I don't know.
They had him introduced. Okay. So I like that when they do that.
Now, the Shade Room also showed Beyonce. She releasing... is
that why she been wearing a little cowboy hat?
This outfit right here, I don't know what this is she got on, but...
that's a little risque.
You know what she does? And I found out she does a lot of fake nude.
Yeah.
She's a fake nuder.
Yeah.
Those are probably pants that look like they nude.
Oh, I don't know.
She does a lot of that.
You think that's not for real?
You look at the belt. Those are pants, and they look like it's nude. She does a lot of that.
Thing in front of her.
Yeah, she does a lot of that.
Oh, okay.
Make people think she nude.
That's good though.
And she really have on. And they got those dresses like that too, that look nude. Yeah, but it's a dress. Or you seen or t-shirt. It's like you got on the t-shirts that look like you got on a bathing suit. It's a t-shirt.
Those are funny.
She does a lot of stuff like that.
Okay.
People was talking about Ice Spice. I'm just going through real quick, and then we'll go
hanging out with Taylor.
Ice Spice knows she gonna get in with the Taylor squad because she know that's where that money is.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That'll elevate her career.
Of course, we're gonna talk about Usher and the halftime. The grab Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats had to come out and say, y'all read too much into that. People was like, I know Swiss Beats is crawled under the bed, crying.
Isn't that the same as an actor having a love scene with another actor?
Yeah, same thing. Let's see. We're gonna talk about Andre Day singing "Lift Every Voice."
I didn't like her version.
No,
go ahead.
If you first of all, people don't even want you to sing the song. Yeah. Then you're going to change it up.
Like 15 verses.
Girl, bye.
She only did the one. Last year, I think Mary did it.
Yeah.
And they did a good job.
Yeah, too much. Yeah. They talked about the Usher thing. Just everything that they went on. All the celebrities were there.
Yeah, they showed
they talked about, they even went in on Chili. You know, Chili is dating, what's his name? Matthew Lawrence's brother. And they talking about, she posted here.
She was the date Usher.
Yeah. Happy anniversary birthday or adventurous birthday to my love. So she knows she dating what's his name now, Lawrence. And people was like, you didn't have to post that. This is Usher's day. Everybody's talking about Usher. Now they branding off and talking about you with your boyfriend. I don't know.
I wish she stayed with him.
No, they wasn't doing good though.
They wasn't.
No, he
they
wasn't
looked like a cute couple.
But he wasn't treating her right. So my thing is, I don't know if she meant to do it. She might have because she knew that it would get attention.
Yeah.
But people dogged her out for doing that, saying she took the shine off of Usher for a bit.
You know what? Anything you post now on social media, you're going to get hit with good and bad.
Yep. Erykah Badu got hit with a lot of scrap metal.
What'd she say?
She said this is a perfect day to cheat.
Why your boyfriend?
Because your heart on it with a song. Your dude is watching. He's winning the Super Bowl. You could go do anything today. He won't notice. She got a lot of kickback. It would be an
Erykah Badu to say that.
So, of course, people started talking about, well, that's why you got 20 baby daddies and all this other. They went in on it, even though she was joking.
Yeah.
People don't care about joking.
They don't. They'll tear you up and you laugh and you can do LOL, OL, and they'll still dog you.
So that was my little highlights from the shade room. They did a couple of things. Okay. Then the other page I do Instagram is the Jasmine brand. That's probably Sunny here. Oh, she talking about Killer Mike on here. We talk about that tomorrow.
Killer Mike.
But yeah, Jasmine brand. They talked about K Michelle. People were saying K Michelle crawled up in a little ball. Scared because Beyonce got a country western album coming out.
Oh, you told me. When she was on stage with what's his name, the country singer?
Yeah, she been singing country though for a little bit.
She's been
trying to break into country music.
That will kind of push.
They
her
have
out.
not been able to release an album with her yet. She's released a few songs, and then here come Beyonce with a whole album. So they was trying to pit them against each other and say, "I bet you she can't stand that Beyonce got an album." And K Michelle was like, why y'all always got to put us against each other?
You.
And why does only one black woman could be in country music?
Thank you.
She said, no, I support Bay. I love Bay like I always have.
Yes.
So if anything, in my opinion, it opens the door for her. Right. Because now millions of Beehive fans are going to be going to country western music.
Thank you. It's like,
and that's going to help K Michelle, who's been in that spot.
Understand, we need to embrace as much as we can if it's positive.
Yeah,
the fans of these major, like Taylor Swift's fans now watching NFL, and beefing the money there. Beyonce's fans will follow her to country. And she's no different than any other artist who have done different genres of music. Right. Gospel, jazz. I'm going to do a blues album next year and whatever. Really embrace your gift.
That's right.
Branch out.
So that was it. And of course, Jay-Z was with Blue, his daughter, Ivy. She was out on the field. Just stuff like that.
Go ahead when you go to the thing, because right now you're doing general, right?
I'm just doing general. Okay. But go ahead.
If you're going into the music.
I'm going to go into the music.
I didn't like how Andra Day did the song. People cracked on what's her name that Usher was with.
Oh, Alicia Keys.
Her first
Alicia
few
Keys
notes,
was off.
She cracked, but then she got it together.
But when has Alicia Keys not cracked?
She got it together.
Yeah, she always cracked.
You had us grade on Facebook
because Alicia Keys sings through her
like she.
Some people want it all, but I just want nothing at all.
Like she's straining.
If it ain't you, baby. If I ain't you, baby. No, you can't do it. Let me sing by myself.
I could do it.
No, you were horrible.
I was doing it.
No, you were bad.
What would you mean? I was bad. I was singing with you.
No, you can't scream. You have to scream.
I was screaming.
Sing. You have to be able to scream.
Well, I was screaming.
You were a singer.
Thank you.
That was me, Mom.
I don't care what she said.
Okay, go ahead. Do the song.
I'm not doing it now. I was singing with you.
All right, let me do it by myself.
No, that's okay. No, because you and all together yourself.
But I was screaming.
I don't care.
All right.
I don't care.
Some people.
We already heard it. You don't need to do it again.
Well, nothing else.
Kim, we already heard you.
Baby.
And that's not screaming, what you just did there. You went falsetto. No. Don't even try it. Let's move it on.
Well, anyway, Alicia Keys screams. So she gonna always crack.
Well, no.
That's her technique.
Not always crack. But she has a risk of raspy voice.
That's you will always hear Alicia Keys.
Go
But we're not on that yet.
Go ahead.
So Audrey Day, you said you didn't like her version.
What is the problem you saying that people have with the Negro theme anthem?
Well, first of all, Giant Head Matt Gaetz, the congressman,
he ain't got nothing to say.
He says he's not watching the Super Bowl because of the Black national anthem. I don't think anybody cared that you didn't watch it, Giant Head. But anyway, it was several other people who said that they were boycotting the Super Bowl because the Black national anthem was added. Now,
it was added 2 years ago
or whatever.
Where they just coming to the game.
Here's my take, and also this is the donkey of the day, so you know we can get over with the donkey of the day. You always wonder who Charlemagne the God's donkey of the day is. Mm-hmm. He gives it to all the people talking about they were so offended,
and that was a separate ceremony.
Right.
The game started later.
Right. Now, I don't care about the Black national anthem being sung at the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. Either way, it doesn't matter to me. If they have it at the Super Bowl, fine. If they don't have it at the Super Bowl, fine. I think it's a boring song, number one. So I already got to listen to our own national anthem, mm-hmm. which is boring too. Mm-hmm. So now I got 2 boring songs I got to listen to. That's how I feel. Mm-hmm. And if I was in the stands, I would be like, how many songs we got in here? Just sing the song and let's move on. So I was more not wanting the national anthem, not because it's Black, mm-hmm. but because to me it's more annoying.
I have a problem. I agree with you on a lot of that because that everywhere we go, we got to sing that song. It'd be
it's boring.
10 verses.
Yes.
And people sing it wrong. I do like when people have a different rendition of it, like a kids group may sing it.
Right.
Or they may do it in a jazz.
I didn't like her.
Well, here's the thing. Matt Gaetz and anybody that is not a person that in the Black.
We don't want to hear what you got to say.
White man. You need to shut up. I don't want no white person saying anything about our national anthem for Black people.
Right.
We already got to hear enough of y'all complaining about anything we do.
Even if you don't.
And shame on you, Matt Gaetz.
Even if you don't agree with it. Even if you don't agree with
don't say nothing.
I'd rather hear Black people's take on it.
Thank you.
Like even Candace Owens, who I don't like, who's a bobblehead.
Yes.
I prefer to hear her.
Or Tim Scott.
I'd rather hear them say it separates us, it makes us not be with them. Because they're Black. They can say that. But if you white, don't say nothing.
Don't say nothing. And don't say nothing about boycotting.
You need to just be quiet.
Oh, that guy makes me really mad.
But me, as a person of color,
I get it. It's a song you get tired of.
For me personally, I wasn't going into the whole thing what Candace was saying about it separates us and all that. I just find it annoying. It's like, I already got to listen to the national anthem before y'all play. This is a football game. Mm-hmm. Now I got to listen to another song. What's next? Is the Latino people going to have a national anthem? And I got to go through that one too? Mm-mm. So that's what I'm saying. No, I don't want to hear nobody.
Have their own national anthem.
Yeah.
They'll do our national anthem in Spanish. So no, they're not bringing no other national anthem to this country.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
No.
So that's why I don't want to hear any more.
And all that this country has stood on as far as if somebody started singing "We Shall Overcome,"
right? Would you be mad at that?
Really?
So that's my only thing with that. It's the boycotting of Super Bowl.
That was ignorant.
That's the reason you're gonna boycott. And then the other thing was for me as a Black person, the NFL, you playing the Black national anthem. What does that mean? Why don't you let some Black people own some teams? That's your contribution you could give, in my opinion, to Black people. If you want to do something, let some Black people start owning teams. Mm-hmm. You letting them sing the Black national anthem, that doesn't do anything.
They want to include them into the program and the ceremony.
Yeah,
because
we already included 95% of the people playing is Black.
NFL has a lot of Blacks in the plan. Yeah. So why not include the Black national anthem?
But I just
don't like, even if we don't like the song, we tired of it, it's too long, it's whatever. Right. I just don't want to hear any white person.
They don't need to say nothing.
Don't say nothing.
Some things y'all need to sit out. The same thing I say with men and women. If it's a situation going on with women talking about anything that's female or whatever, nobody wants to hear some guy stand up and give his opinion.
Unless you got an MD behind
your name. If we're talking about women and that time of month or something, What do we need to hear you for? Unless you're going to say something that represents how it feels for a man during that time. But as far as the cramps
How
and all of
women
that,
should
we
feel and
don't want
not
to hear you.
feel.
Shut up. Sit down. That's how I feel about white people saying something about the Black National Anthem. Now, nobody wants to hear you.
But here's the thing. He could have very easily said, you know what? I don't know why they're putting a song in there. It doesn't make sense, blah, blah, blah.
But boycotting,
you went too far.
Yeah.
You went too far.
Yeah.
And this is the mindset of some of the people that are trying to get on Trump's administration team.
Yeah.
And going to run our country. I pray improve or remove that man. If he's going to have a spirit like that.
Who are you talking about?
The Gates guy.
Oh, yeah,
I've been asking for him and Marjorie Taylor
He's getting ready to get removed.
Improve or remove.
He's getting ready to get moved because he was allegedly messing with that 17-year-old girl.
Well, let's see.
Yeah.
You do reap what you sow, and he sowed some bad seeds.
Yeah, so he'll get removed on his own idiot statement. But anyway, so starting off with her singing it, I was like, all right, whatever. Mm-hmm. And I didn't like what she did. And she's a good singer.
I enjoy Reba McEntire singing the.
Who doesn't like Reba McEntire? Everybody likes Reba McEntire.
I don't know the guy who sang the. Oh, America, America is a country singer.
Oh, I didn't see it.
God sheds His grace on thee.
I didn't watch the.
They always do a mini concert anyway.
Yeah, I didn't watch.
So that's what I'm saying. If they're gonna do America, like remember, Ray Charles's version of it. Mm-hmm. They got that's a mini concert, so they figure let's throw in the National Black Anthem. Go ahead.
All right, Nickelodeon was there for the first time. Nickelodeon Super Bowl broadcast. It was cute. They was putting it on Nickelodeon, and the kids was watching it. If you don't tell me that's not directly related to Taylor Swift, they wasn't doing nothing like that until Taylor Swift came there.
And the black guy, what's his name, that does the commentating?
Yeah.
He was on the main stage with the other guys.
Yeah.
He said, oh, let me leave. I got to go to the Nickelodeon
And
stage.
it was so funny because they had SpongeBob. He was throwing the ball and all kind of stuff. But it made it fun for kids, the interaction. Mm-hmm. And as they was playing the game or whatever, they'll redo the replay and it'll be like a cartoon or like with the SpongeBob or something. So it was cute.
Involved.
Everybody was involved.
Like
it was very nice to have what they call it, this alternate Super Bowl program was a production company statement intended for lovers of slime and really good sports time. Can't say I'm in either camp, but nevertheless, I find myself parked in front of, or should I say glued to, Nickelodeon's and CBS's sports slime-soaked Super Bowl simulcast. While the other members of my family are across the room watching extra tense sports showdown like normal people, he was watching the Nickelodeon version. And they said it was so cute.
Aww.
So when Taylor and Kelsey kissed or whatever, they did a big old heart around it with little sparks. Everything was kitty.
They were setting the mood for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was cute.
Okay.
SpongeBob, Underwater World pop up on football field. Larry the Lobster, Sandy Cheeks, Bucktooth Texan, SpongeBob character who pulls her weight as a hilarious biased sideline commentator. Mm-hmm. So they had the little fake cartoon comedy. It was wonderful. It was funny. So I thought that was different for Nickelodeon to do that. Mm-hmm. I still think that's a direct reason because of Taylor Swift.
You think?
The Taylor Swift effect. Now, let's talk about the commercials. Now,
I tried. One commercial that did stick out. I'm sorry, I didn't remember. Mm-hmm. The one that was about faith in Jesus.
I didn't like that.
I was surprised. I was like, wow. And
they're not even a real Christian group.
And the one about, I know they trying to put the seed out, but it was about the one. If that was the one that dealt with hate, don't hate.
No, the one I'm talking about, the feet washing. When they was washing everybody's feet.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
I don't know which one you talking about. Maybe it's another one you talking about.
I like when they said as far as hate. Against any kind of hate.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Any kind of hate. Israel, Palestine, all in the Middle East. Any country, any race. Matt Gaetz, hating even our songs. Any kind of hatred against any ethnic group or ethnicity or whatever. Any kind of commercials like that, I'm always like for it. Try to feed and plant a seed in people's hearts to be better. But
right.
Go ahead.
But the feet washing, I'm looking here, it says, if you look at the purpose in the Bible, Jesus intends his demonstration of humility to serve as an example to his disciples. when he was washing the feet or whatever. Right. I think they was trying to
saying that he was they're allowing him for the humility act.
They was making it more, I think, of serving other, being humble and serving people and your fellow brother and all that. And I'm like, nah, that's not the same.
It is, but that's what Jesus meant when he did that. Because the disciples felt like, oh my God, you're washing our feet? We should be washing yours. And he had to show example that that's humility. I want y'all to understand it. And that's the problem with our country.
But they
anything that talks about pride and humbling yourself.
They was making it like, first of all, they had this one lady washing this other lady's foot who was pregnant and sitting in front of an abortion clinic. Then they had one where
was really being fun.
Was. Then they had another one where it was a transgender person.
I didn't see that commercial.
And their foot was being washed. I was like, just wash feet. You don't have to do a whole political statement.
Okay,
just wash feet.
You know what? But then you say that
you gonna wash feet, wash them. We don't need to have a whole giant political statement behind washing feet.
This is what brought that up.
That's why I didn't like that.
This is what brought that up. Who did you say was in the news? The owner of some company or restaurant. He did that. And they slammed
you're talking
him
about
for that.
Chick-fil-A. Yeah.
They slammed him for that. So how you know they didn't take that and go, let's build on that?
They probably took it from that because when he washed, did he wash his feet?
Did he wash his feet?
I can't remember.
Foot washing service, I thought.
I can't remember. It was a black guy though.
Yeah.
And he apologized for what had transpired in his country with slavery and stuff. Mm-hmm. And the mega people and the Trumpsters couldn't stand it.
Yeah.
So my thing is, maybe you're right. That's where they got that from, the foot washing. Yeah. But I just didn't like the whole political statement attached to it.
Yeah, I didn't see
Jesus wasn't doing a political statement. Mm-mm. That's what I said. It wasn't, his purpose wasn't to make a political statement about it. And I felt like that's what that commercial was trying to do.
Okay.
Like if you're a Christian, you're supposed to support abortion. You're supposed to support transgender. You're supposed to, and I'm like, why are you? That has nothing to do with Jesus' feet washing, and that whole symbolism of it.
So you got there was the messaging.
The messaging really to me was mixed up with it,
clear.
And they said a lot of Christians was upset about that commercial.
Okay,
so that was one. I told you I saw my man Tom Brady and a lot of them.
Yep.
And then here's the one you had, like a good neighbor.
Neighbor.
That's what I said. Neighbor. I like that. That was cute. That was cute. The Duncans with what's his name?
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck and what's his name? I'm gonna be messing up names, y'all.
Okay, I heard about that one. I didn't see that one.
What's his friend's name?
Ben Affleck?
The one that's with them. Matt Damon.
Oh, okay.
Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. And then Ben saying, Jennifer comes to my job, I'm going to come down to hers. And he came down and embarrassed her with the Dunkin' Donuts thing. Like he's the king of Dunkin' Donuts. And she was just like, get him out of here. And then Matt Damon was like, every time I hook up with you, you embarrass me. Mm-hmm. So I thought that was funny.
Okay.
That was cute.
I didn't see it.
Mm-hmm. And then him and Ben Affleck saying everybody always say he always look mad every time he goes somewhere. Like he don't want to be there. That was cute.
Okay.
What do you think about the Kia one? The Perfect 10, the girl who was ice skating, and her grandfather couldn't be there. Mm-mm. And then the father took her to the grandfather's house and she did her ice skating outside of the house. Mm-mm. And so he was able to see it. But it showed that the Kia could go off-road. And this new Kia.
Oh.
See, I think you would know that. You got Kia.
I got a Kia, but I don't think I want another one.
This new one can go off-road and stuff.
Gee.
It's like a Jeep.
I wonder if it's a 4-wheel drive. That's probably
it's probably it.
My Kia Soul is not a 4-wheel drive.
You trying to be funny talking about ooh wee. They trying to tell you they making your car better.
I may not want it though. I told you I want a Mini Cooper.
Then the Uber Eats commercial where I told you they got rid of the peanut butter one because it offended people who had allergies. They took that part out of the commercial but kept playing the commercial.
Oh, did they?
I forget everything else, but I don't forget to order Uber. The man forgot his pants at the office. Jennifer Aniston forgot, what's his name, that played with her with Friends. Mm-hmm. That one.
Okay.
I don't remember Born to Play. Some of these I don't remember. Talking like walking. What's his name?
I didn't really like those.
You didn't like those?
No, I wasn't crazy about it.
Oh, Budweiser. Remember I told you Trump is trying to bring Budweiser back.
So how was that one?
So Budweiser, they went back to the horses. They said everybody loves horse. They all love the
Clydesdale.
Clydesdale and the dog.
Mhm.
So they had the dog and the horses meet each other in the commercial, and they trying to show we're back, where we were, come back to Budweiser,
make America great again.
Yeah, and then I told you Trump wants people to support Budweiser, and then afterwards they was showing some mega people, some of them saying I don't know if I can go back to Budweiser, even if Trump is telling us to. They so mad at Budweiser now they don't know if they could do it.
See, but if he's a dictator, he'll tell you.
Thank you.
He'll make you.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
So that was it. Any other ones that stuck out to you?
Mm-mm.
No other ones?
No other ones.
All right. So no other commercial stuck out to you.
Not this year. I was surprised that my old company had one because it costs a lot of money to have one. Oh, you know what? They had the Kennedy commercial. I didn't like the baby one. That was kind of stale. Kennedy, he was a political commercial. Kennedy. The one that's running for the third party.
Oh, he had a commercial?
In the middle of the Super Bowl.
Oh,
yes, ma'am. Showed his little face. It was like a little cartoon kind of thing.
So he spent a lot of money on that.
He spent a lot of money.
They said the average Super Bowl commercial was $13 million.
Yeah, he spent money.
So he spent money. Wicked. They showed. I told you the commercial for Wicked. I don't like the black lady as Wicked.
I didn't look at it completely because you're saying she's supposed to be the other Wicked sister.
They starting to make me turn into how these white people be when they say why everybody got to be black.
What are you talking about?
She's green. So
it don't matter. People was mad at what's her name being the under the sea thing.
I know. I'm saying the mermaid. I got the mermaid.
These are fictional characters. Now there are some witches that are green.
But if you're gonna show her as a black woman, I felt like she didn't match. What's her name?
The age.
She didn't match
with the other sister.
What's her name?
Grande.
Yeah, Ariana Grande. Mm-hmm. Ariana Grande's young. And then they got, what's her name, who's older.
So Ariana was a witch too.
Yeah, she was the good witch. I felt like that black witch, if you're going to do her black, it should be like Keke Palmer.
A younger person?
Yeah, somebody young. So I don't know. I don't know if that's going to do good.
Why they thought to cast her.
I don't know.
But she's good, though. She's done her
So they're going to have her in there, I guess. Okay. We'll see how that's going to be controversial. Oh, the T-Mobile with the, what's his name, singing. Aquaman.
A lot of people said that one. And he did a flip. Was that his real voice?
No, Lenore.
Who was that?
He was doing runs and all kind of stuff.
I was trying to listen to who? What voice was that? Whose voice was that?
I don't know. But that was funny.
Yeah, people like that one.
Did you like the mullet? The guy ride with the truck and everywhere he went, the people's hair turned into a mullet.
I didn't see it.
Oh, as he had a mullet on and as he was driving, if you had a bald head, a mullet will come on your head.
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, okay. The bird, the hawk had the eagle had a mullet. The bear got a mullet.
And then commercial time for me was when I got up.
What?
Because I was so into the game. I didn't want to freeze the game. Mm-hmm. I just got up doing commercials, so I didn't catch a lot of them.
Oh, a lot. That's probably why you didn't.
Right. That was my time to go get a drink or something to eat or washroom or something.
Yeah, some of these I didn't catch. I'm looking at them. Some of them, you're right. Some of them were boring. No commercials really stuck out that much. Mm-hmm. The commercials were all kind of safe. Maybe that's why. Oh, did you see the T-Mobile audition? They had Common and Jennifer Hudson.
I was trying to figure out which commercial were they in because they mentioned their name.
They was in a commercial where they both was trying to audition for something. They both was the auditioning. So people was talking about that. Okay. The fact that they date. Oh, they kept showing a lot of the homes.com. Remember that man and
the guy from out of these creatures from outer space?
Yeah.
Oh, I know what they want.
You want a one bedroom with and then the other one with him touching, coming down on the field. They paid about $13-some million for each one of those commercials. And they had at least 4 of them. Mm-hmm. So they thought that was odd.
I don't even remember what product was that.
Nobody. Apartments.com?
Oh, apartments.com.
Or homes.com or something.
He's been the spokesperson for it.
Yeah. So I don't know. All of these commercials.
And that's one thing I do like about commercials. And some people are like you saying a lot of times they on YouTube and any social media platforms, they force those commercials in there. Mm-hmm. And sometimes they'll come up and you'll skip. Yep. And that's how the people are making money even on social media platforms. But I notice if you are a spokesperson or the face for that product, you become famous.
Yeah.
The State Farm black guy.
Yeah, he's famous.
He now.
Well, he told Arnold. It's neighbor. Neighbor. That's what I said, neighbor. And then he was like, it's
the
neighbor.
progressive girl. What's her name? She's famous. So that's something how you can be in a commercial and become famous face for that product. So
the Verizon guy did that.
The Verizon guy. All right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. All right. Now we're up to
him taking his shirt off.
No, we're up to the halftime show.
Him taking his shirt off.
All right, here we go.
A little bit. That HBC band.
All right, I can't play too much of it. You just got to watch
They
it.
showed
You don't even need him.
They showed our band Zetas, our sororities band members.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, the girls. It was some ladies.
They were Zetas?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Because he had HBCU represented.
I know I saw the Kappas. I didn't know that.
They took a picture of the ladies.
Oh.
And they had their blue and white in their outfits on.
So he probably had all of them on there then.
What's the name on your Facebook said, give Michael his gloves back?
Somebody said, some people said, give Michael his gloves.
He had both glitter gloves.
They hate him. They don't like. They love Michael Jackson, so they don't want to. I love Michael Jackson too, but Usher's now. Michael's gone, so we got to love enhance now. Yeah. Now, Super Bowl went to halftime. Again, the 49ers, that was their game to lose. When they left out that first half of that game, they had all the momentum. They had everything. When they came back out during halftime, after halftime, the score was tied, and it was like a whole new game started again. That's what they were saying.
Yeah.
These are new rules.
I felt, no, you mean after the
halftime.
No, not after halftime. The new rules kicked in on the after the end of the first game. They tied. They went into overtime.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Those are overtime rules.
Overtime. Yeah. Now this is the first time that they said that these teams had to play these rules.
And I told my sister, I said, I don't remember this.
Now
it's usually whoever scores first.
Well, that's in the normal game. It said several of the 49 players admitted that they didn't know the new rules. Mm-mm. They thought they won with the first score.
No, the man told them.
They wasn't listening.
No, the man told them. Well, I don't know, were they celebrating? Because the referee was real clear.
He was.
And the commentator.
They wasn't listening.
The commentator said he was very clear on how, he said, this is a brand new game.
Brand new.
Both teams will have possession.
And they get new timeouts
and they get 3 times out each. He was real clear on that. It said
even though the new rules have been around for 2 seasons, some of the 49ers players were still living in 2021. After their 25-22 loss, several told Lindsey Jones of The Ringer that they didn't know that there were new overtime rules. Yeah. They were celebrating when they got that kick. They thought they won.
Yeah.
They didn't know. They was like, what are you talking about? We didn't win.
He told them both teams.
But they wasn't listening. They weren't listening.
Gosh, I don't know how clear you can make that. And those of us who don't even know the sport football, we heard that.
Well, they probably don't hear what's on the field. They on the sideline.
No, that man is, when he was introducing who had heads or tails and whatever, you can clearly hear him. The audience was quiet.
Okay.
His microphone was set where, brand new game, everyone. Both teams will get possession. So when Kansas got that ball, I don't know, maybe they thought, like you're saying, they thought they won and they didn't still keep that momentum because they should not have allowed them to get any yards.
And they said that was a bad call to go for the kick. Because it says here, given that several Niners players admitted that they didn't know the new overtime rules,
they wouldn't have done that.
They wouldn't have gone for the kick. Yeah. They would have went for the touchdown.
Yes.
This might have cost them the game. Well, not knowing the new overtime rule.
Well, yeah, you're right. The one kick before the overtime, it hit the guy's hands. So that messed up too. So I don't know what to tell you.
It said, at least with the way it turned out, the Niners had to deal only with losing the Super Bowl instead of losing the Super Bowl and also embarrassing themselves by not knowing the rules of the game they play for a living. Every storm cloud has a silver lining, right? So that was
like Sonny said with Kaepernick, everything you done to me already been done to you.
So they didn't even know. It could have cost them the game. They had a fumble. Mm-hmm. They missed what is it? called.
Mm-hmm.
There was some bad calls that Mahomes did.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That this game was the 49ers to lose.
They sacked Mahomes at least 6-7 times.
It was their
He was getting ready to throw push. And I was like, whoa, dude, they not even giving you your opportunity to.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what everybody say. Justice says, good evening, ladies. Wendy says, hey, Justice. Wendy says that's what they get for what they did to Kaepernick. What you saying?
A lot of people saying.
Everybody's saying hi to each other. Emerald saying hi. Justice saying hi. Christopher saying overtime. Yep. Emerald saying paying respect to those whose shoulders that you are standing will never be overrated.
Yeah.
Yep. So that was good. It was a good game. I don't know why some people said it wasn't a good game. It was boring in the beginning, though. But it was a good game.
For me, I don't think it was. For me, if you follow Kansas, no, they were not playing their best.
No, they
were not playing their best. So,
but I wanted them to win because I told you Trump and the mega people didn't want Kansas to win.
Yeah, because of Taylor.
And Kelsey. Mm-hmm. And they was posting all on the thing, Kelsey kneeling during the Kaepernick thing and saying he's the only white guy kneeling. Everybody else is standing, he's kneeling. Well, thank you. So I'm glad he was kneeling.
He was kneeling and praying, and then he prayed and his prayers was answered.
Christopher said, yes, it was the 49ers to lose. Yeah. So, and there's some games that Tom Brady and them won that they really didn't play that good. Mm-hmm. The other team just didn't play good.
The other team made mistakes.
And Mahomes is a good quarterback. Mm-hmm. He's going to make you pay for those mistakes. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was listening to Shannon Sharp because he has a show with Okasinko. They talk about football after the game.
Okay.
And Shannon was saying the same thing. He said, when you have a good quarterback, when you lead, you gotta lead. He said you can't be on the same road where he can still see your tail lights.
Yeah.
Because you giving him hope.
Yeah.
You don't give a good quarterback hope.
I've seen Tom Brady, like I said earlier, be behind 2 touchdowns.
Tom Brady has been behind 2 touchdowns. Fourth quarter with 5 minutes left in the game. He's gotten a touchdown in 30 seconds.
I love it.
Can't let a good quarterback. And Mahomes show you he'll run.
And he had to.
He'll run if he can't find nobody.
I'll run myself. And he saved them. He gets 1st and 10. We got it long. We still got it. Let's do this.
Yes.
Come on.
So this brings us to the next thing we were talking about.
Oh.
So during the game, black people kept on saying, he's a black quarterback. We glad we got a black quarterback in there. He winning. It hasn't been a lot of years that the black quarterbacks have been in the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. And they even did a whole thing on breaking down how many black quarterbacks have actually gone to the Super Bowl.
Thank you.
And it's not a lot of them.
It's not a lot.
So then there was a lot of black people who was writing under the comment section, why do y'all keep calling him black? He's not black.
He is black. If you say Mahomes is not black, then you said Obama is not black.
Then they
Tiger Woods is not black.
Then they said, he's mixed black, but he don't embrace the black culture. And I thought to myself, what's black?
Yeah.
You want him to do what? Talk a certain
way? Yeah.
What's black? How does he not embrace the black culture?
Michelle Obama gave her, she's from the South Side, Chicago. Growing up, she said they teased her. You sound like a white girl. You talk like a white girl. Excuse me?
Thank you.
I'm supposed to, what's up,
y'all? What is talking like a white girl? I can see talking like a valley girl. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
For sure.
But that's what I'm saying.
She got teased.
And even if you tease him and you say, okay, he talks like a white guy, why is he not black?
His dad is black.
His dad is black. Because he married a white woman? So is Michael Jordan black? What does Michael Jordan do for the culture?
Tiger Woods.
Y'all keep saying give for the culture. What does Tiger Woods do? Well, this one girl, she said in the comment section, I put him in the same category as Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
She don't consider him black.
But then
Tiger Woods got online, he said, I saw one interview, he said, I'm kind of irritated when people say I'm not black. He said, there's golf courses I couldn't play on.
Thank you.
He said, and I would go to my dad. My dad would take me. Mm-hmm. My father's black.
Yes.
And my father would tell me, son, don't worry about it. We'll get through this. That's racism. Yeah. And he would sit me down and explain to me. Mm-hmm. He said, I don't know what am I supposed to do to be black?
Yeah. Yeah.
Other than live the life of a man who can't get on a golf course and play. So the same thing Mahomes did, he said the same thing. Mm-hmm. You don't think I was talked about and ridiculed? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You don't think people talked about me?
One of our friends.
People are so stupid and ignorant.
One of our friends who has a biracial son, she's white, dad's black, experienced her son having the cops pull him out.
Yes.
Not the white guys.
They came to the park and somebody had complained that there was a problem at the park.
Yeah.
And the police showed up and they came to her son, who's biracial.
Biracial.
Not with his friends,
no.
all of them white.
Thank you.
They came to him
and pulled him
out. And she said she didn't know how to feel as a white woman.
Yes.
She said, I don't know if I should say something because if I say something, I feel like black people would attack me.
Thank you.
But I have a son that's being pulled over like your son.
Yes.
So why can't I say something?
I don't even know.
She said, I can't say anything because black women will say, you're not black.
Yeah.
And she's going,
you don't understand the struggle.
How can I not understand the struggle? Okay, you can say I don't understand the struggle of a black woman.
Right.
But I can't talk.
I got a biracial son.
I can't talk about my son.
Who may have that struggle. He may be running from a store and they take his life because they think.
But I can't say something because I'm a white woman.
I don't get this. And a lot of times it's our own people that are very critical. I have friends who are very dark skinned.
They go by color. They don't go by if
and
Patrick
how you talk too.
If Patrick was darker, like Obama, and he was like, "Say, man, what's up?
What's up?"
Then he'd be black.
Like Eddie Murphy was talking to the guys in the movie. Hey, man, you're gonna put but don't put a banana in the tailpipe.
Thank you.
Don't put some bass in there. Don't put the banana in the tailpipe.
And even if we make fun of that and that's funny or whatever. That still doesn't equate to saying he's not black.
Yeah, it doesn't define.
We just say you talk white.
Yeah, like they did Michelle Obama. Who you white girl? You talk like a white girl.
But I don't say Michelle Obama's not black. That's what I'm saying. They stupid. So Patrick Mahomes has expressed pride, and I posted this on black people that's stupid and ignorant and morons on their post that has said he's not black. It said he expressed his black heritage in a response to people online who label him not full black. The Kansas City Chiefs star shared his perspective in an interview in GQ magazine. He said, I've seen how people on Twitter have been tweeting and said, oh, you're not full black. But I've always just had the confidence and believed in who I am. And I've known that I'm black. And I'm proud to be black. And I'm proud to have a white mom.
Thank you.
He said, I'm just proud of who I am. Yes. And I've always had that confidence in myself. He also acknowledged his privilege being the son of a former major league pitcher. His father is a major league pitcher.
He's a sports
so he grew
athlete.
Up. He probably grew up around a lot of white people. He probably grew up in an affluent neighborhood with a lot of white kids. So he gonna talk like them.
Yeah, yeah. It's like the movie American Fiction. When Issa's character was reading it and the white people was just sitting there saying, read something from your book. And she opens it up. Girl, where you be going? Shoot, I'm going to tell you right now, he gonna be a good father with me. And they were like, yeah.
He's also used the 24-year-old already MVP award. This is before Super Bowl title. Also has used his platform to speak out against racial injustice. During the time of George Floyd, he talked about that and about how that was wrong. And he spoke out. He did a whole post on it. And he's also given money.
Kaepernick is biracial.
And he's also given money to a lot of causes on black. So I'm trying to understand. Why are people posting he's not black?
We already know.
He's even said in GQ, I'm black.
You know the answer.
Because he got a white wife?
You know the answer. He got to talk like he got.
Oh my God.
What's up?
Y'all got to stop that.
What's up, my lady? What's up?
I can see if he was an interracial guy.
Biracial. Yeah.
And he never talked about
anything dealing with the black race.
I was never racially profiled, which is true. That's fine too.
Mm-hmm.
And my father's black, my mom's white.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really identify with any one of them. I'm right in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
I don't call myself a black man. I just say I'm a man. Then I can see people saying, well, quit calling him a black quarterback. He's publicly said, I'm not black.
Right.
I'm right in the middle.
Right.
Just call me me. Then I can see people coming out, black people saying, quit calling him a black quarterback. He doesn't identify as black. But this guy has done it. He's gone on magazines. He's given to black causes. He's spoken out against things. He's black. He says he's black. Leave him alone.
You made a good comment when Obama was running.
Yeah.
And Obama dated white women too.
He couldn't have married a white woman.
You said if he brought a white woman in the White House,
they would have never.
As a biracial man,
he wouldn't have made it to the White House.
Dad directly from Africa.
He wouldn't have made it to the White House.
He would have gotten slack. Nobody would have voted for him. Isn't that sad?
And they found writings that he had said, and he told his ex-girlfriend that it was white.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that when she came out and said that. She said he told me when he was dating me that he had to break up with me because I was white.
Yeah.
He said he had political admirations. Mm-hmm. He wanted to go farther, and he said he couldn't bring me with him.
Yeah.
That's what he told his white girlfriend before he met Michelle.
Thank you.
Now, does that mean he doesn't love Michelle? No, that doesn't mean he doesn't love Michelle. Mm-hmm. But he understands how the fabric of this country is with black and white people. Mm-hmm. Isn't that sad? Yeah. Not just white people being prejudiced and racist, but black people.
Mm-hmm.
So he understood that dynamic.
Yes.
So he knew he would not be able to get in the White House unless he had a black wife.
Black wife.
So my thing to you, Mahomes, get you some Colt 45.
You know what?
Braid your hair.
They made
like Kaepernick.
They've been funny and said that Travis Kelce, is more black than him. Sonny said they watched Travis walk in with this suit.
He got swag.
Dude he dated black women.
So is Kelce black?
Travis is black.
Is Kelce black now?
Shoot, and he knelt down with Kaepernick. He supported the brothers.
According to the Black Dictionary, I guess, because we're the gatekeepers, let the black people come in or not. Kelce is now black.
He can come to the picnic.
Because before Taylor Swift, he dated black women.
He can come to the picnic. They may question Mahomes. And Mahomes is half black. See how we are?
Stupid.
That's division even among our own people.
Thank you.
But y'all, regardless, Mahomes, keep it moving. Keep what you do. Do what you do.
I was very happy that a black quarterback won.
And you know, back in the day, in my mama's days, and she hates talking about this, when you got 1% black in you.
Oh, they call you black.
1%. This dude's dad is black. So.
And I don't agree with that. Like I told you, you can have somebody black that's your parent. If you don't identify with it, don't make people identify. It's up to them.
It's up to them, yeah.
You identify how you want to identify. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't be offended if he didn't.
That's true.
If he said, I don't identify as black. Mm-hmm. My mom is white. My father's black. I identify as biracial.
I think we always wait on the sideline when we see biracial kids.
What you gonna say?
Who you identify with?
And I wouldn't be upset. I wouldn't be upset if they didn't. But my thing is, that's not his case. He said it on magazines and stuff. I identify as a black man. So to still have black people say he's not a black quarterback, I think y'all are morons.
Thank you.
There's no other way to say. What other word should I say? If a guy goes on and says he's black, my dad's black, my mom's white, I identify as black because I probably had racial things. Mm-hmm. He gives to black causes. Mm-hmm. He spoke out against the George Floyd thing. He married a white woman. And according to black people, I guess he talks stale, like old banana in the tailpipe. What Eddie Murphy said. Eddie Murphy. So because of that, he's no longer black. You've been stripped of your black card.
Get the banana out the tailpipe.
Yeah.
Get the banana out the tailpipe.
Thank you.
Man, put some bass in it.
Yeah.
Get the banana out the tailpipe, man. What's up?
And to be honest with you, I'll say something very ignorant.
What?
And I pre-reference it by saying this is the most ignorant statement that I can say.
Go ahead.
His father was arrested. And they let him out so he can go see the Super Bowl. You can't get no more black than that.
His dad was arrested. His dad was arrested. Why was his dad arrested? For real?
He has the worst family in real life. They get in
Mahomes?
trouble. Yes. They
On
get
his dad's side.
On the dad's side.
Okay.
They get in trouble. They get arrested. The father got arrested. They got a whole
What did
thing
he
with
do,
them.
though? What he did do?
It might have been drugs, I believe.
Oh my God!
Either drugs or I gotta look it up.
That's stereotype. You can't get no black than that.
And that's an ignorant statement. But how black you want him?
Have you ever been arrested?
My dad was.
You sold some drugs. You black. You got your black card. Keep your black card, Mahomes. Keep your black card.
His father. Remember, I told you his father was a DWI. I'm sorry.
Oh wow. Okay. DWI. That sees no color. Anybody can do DUI. I thought he was selling drugs. Darn. Oh, man.
And his father was a athlete.
Yeah.
Can't get no blacker than that.
Can't get no blacker than that. But he played baseball. Yeah. Okay. Dang, I wish he was football and basketball.
And look at his dad.
Mask on it.
You can't get no blacker than that.
Your dad dark.
Yeah. You can't get, and he look like a nigga.
He look like a nigga. Watch your language. Negro. That's his dad.
That's his dad.
His dad looked definitely from the hood. That's his dad.
Yes, that's a Negro.
Get that man his black card back. Leave Mahomes alone. My God, I'm looking at his dad's picture. You ought to show this to the people. Go to show the people.
I bet you $20.
His daddy look like he from the hood. His daddy look like brothers I be hanging
I bet you $20 his dad don't say banana in the tailpipe.
Go get son. Son, get the banana out the tailpipe. Son. Hey, son. Wow. They wouldn't be bothering Mahomes if he married a black woman. I tell you that much, just like Obama.
That's all it is.
You gotta marry a black woman.
If he married,
keep your black card.
If he married a black woman, nobody would be saying he's not a black
They wouldn't bother you. Even if you talk like get a banana out the tailpipe.
Thank you.
You got your black wife though.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you for showing me his dad.
Blacker than black. Remember that? Who was that comedy? Blacker than black, blacker than black, black, black. Blackity black. His father's blackity black, black, black. Blackity black, black. Black, black. Can't get no more blacker.
Cause he's darker than
not Obama's
Tiger. Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods. And Tiger Woods is darker than him.
Yeah.
You don't know what your kid gonna turn out when you have mixed kids.
And whose side they're embracing.
Yeah.
I really feel bad for biracial kids because of that. Because they grow up in the family. Like I look at Dinah Ross's
Christopher
kids.
said, have you seen an interview with his dad? He's blackity black. We just said that. And
Chris.
I didn't even read that, Chris. Talk like he from South Side of Chicago.
Dude.
The picture I just showed her, he looked like one of them dudes that's on the street.
You know what, Mahomes? You need to bring your dad with you when you do your little talk.
There.
No, I'm saying, hey, that's my dad doing all the embracing. This is my dad. Hey, Dad. Hey, what's up, son? What's up?
Emerald said, if you don't have haters, then you aren't doing it right.
Yeah.
And then Christopher said, Mahomes' dad, the brother got into trouble too. Yeah, his family is horrible.
So why black people beefing him?
I don't know.
Just leave him alone.
I told you black people that's just act stupid.
Go ahead.
All right, and then close out, I just want to mention Beyonce. Beyonce
She's been sporting that cowboy hat.
Beyonce surprised on a Super Bowl Sunday that she has two songs. She did a
commercial.
Yes. And I thought she did good in the commercial. I was shocked. She can't act her way out of a bag, but in that commercial, she did good.
She doesn't do that bad.
No. In the real movies we seen her, she talked, "Hi everybody, my name is Beyonce, and I'm playing a character." Stand up, walk around.
Fine. Go ahead.
I'm playing a character, and I but in the commercial, she had she showed emotion, and she did different. I think she's been taking acting lessons.
You think?
Yeah,
because it was just different clips of her.
I thought she did good.
And then when she said she's dropping that album, I was like, what?
So it says the music superstar 42 surprised and dropped 2 new songs from her upcoming country album on Sunday evening. The first track is called Texas Hold'em. And the other one, this ain't Texas, ain't no Hold'em. Say, lay your cards down, down, down. Lay your cards down, down, down. And she has the country swing.
Wow,
Beyonce.
A country album.
Yep.
I ain't mad at her.
I don't even know if you can even play this thing.
You can't do too many minutes, seconds.
This ain't Texas. Ain't no hold'em. Lay your cards down, down, down. All right, that's the first one. Oh, hold on. I don't want to get black. Take it off. That's the first one, and then her other one is this one. Now everybody said they like the first one.
It's more. It sounds more country.
Down, down, down.
So she got to be real
down.
careful with changing into a different genre because, like
no,
you
her
said,
fans will follow her.
No, I'm saying as far as the sound, like you said, the one black lady. I want to hear that Michelle. Rich country sound.
Now, people keep forgetting she's from Texas, so she can get away with singing country.
No, not get away with it. I want it to be a true country music.
Yeah.
You know, not just something where it's like it's blending a little bit into her R&B kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So that was it.
Okay.
Christopher says, now have you seen Mahomes' kids? They look all white. Yeah, because he got that white lady.
Well, no.
And she real white.
We got family.
Oh, I got cousins that's whiter than their moms, and their mom is white.
And my cousin is black. He's just light skinned.
And the kids is lighter than the mom.
They're lighter than Mahomes' kids.
And I remember laughing.
So that don't mean anything.
I remember laughing
at a father and a white mom.
I remember laughing at one of them when they was little, and I told our cousin, she's white. I said, "How your kid whiter than you?"
She whiter than you.
She said, "I know."
Because our cousin, the mom, she's blonde in the real light skin blonde, and her daughter was.
But she has like an olive color. The daughter had she didn't have no color.
No color.
And I was like, "How your baby lighter than you?" And she said, "I know."
But her dad is not biracial.
I know.
Our cousin, he's not biracial.
And Christopher says, I was shocked by Beyonce's commercials too. Yeah, I thought she did a good job.
It don't matter to me because I never thought she was that bad. You know,
she wasn't that good.
Though. It was just a commercial that she's, normally doing her little acting.
All right, y'all. So tomorrow there was a lot of stuff that happened today, but we felt like we'll do that tomorrow. We didn't want to mix in. There was a shooting,
Superbowl.
The shooting at the Joel Osteen's church.
Yeah. That's sad.
That was sad.
They're gonna start putting detectors on churches.
They said it was a woman. It was really a transgender.
Kim, it was.
So this is another time where somebody who's transgender, and I really think it's because of the teachings that's in church.
Yeah, they teaching hate and stuff.
Not hate, but they don't.
Not
believing in. Not hate though.
Well, some people don't.
Some of them hate, but some of them
people have really strong negative views on the LGBTQ community, and that's not what a church should be supposedly be showing love to everybody.
So that
even your enemies.
That one, and then a couple of stuff with Trump. Monique again, y'all. I have to talk about Monique
and Mike Epps.
And Mike Epps and Shannon Sharp is they going at each other.
You be careful when you go at it with a comedian. I'm just saying, Mike Epps is funny. So Shannon, be careful.
Shannon need to get a backbone.
Tread light.
And also, Mike Epps is, I believe, he gang related.
Really? You think that?
Yeah.
Mike Epps. It was funny because he played that part in the movie with Snoop.
Kanye's with
he jumped in the car with Snoop and put a gun to his head.
Kanye is Gangsta Disciple, or he's attached to him some kind of way. And Mike Epps is too.
That's funny you said that.
And you know why? It's Midwest. It's Chicago. Mike Epps is from Indiana. So
that's funny
Indiana,
he played that part in
Indiana and Chicago is big disciple gangsters.
He played that part.
So
in
Shannon might want to tread lightly on that.
Snoop Dogg's Underdog movie. All
right, y'all. So that's it. We'll talk about some more stuff tomorrow about pigeons being arrested. It's a bunch of stuff.
Back in the day, they used pigeons to carry messages.
But they didn't lock them up in prison.
There is one I want to bring. I think there's another story about a dog that was gone for 2 years.
And he came back.
And they found him in Mexico. He had the little chip inside of him. And they found him. He was still healthy, though. He wasn't like
Does he want to come back?
Yeah, they're gonna pick. Dogs don't. Animals don't forget.
He could have just crossed the border like everybody else, crossed the water and came back.
I don't know how he ended up in New Mexico.
But anyway, go ahead and lead us out in prayer.
We thank you for laughter, Father. We give you glory and honor, oh God, for a merry heart doth good like a medicine, oh God. We continue to pray for those who chime in on our show, all the families members that are representing, oh God, people that have chimed in in the chat room and their families that are being represented. We pray blessings over them, oh God. We pray, oh God, that your message of love and humility will continue to move and throughout this country. Against the hatred, even amongst our own race. There's different ethnicities that don't, within the different ethnic groups don't even like each other. And for various reasons, oh God, whether it's the level of income that they have or the color of their skin, we come against that spirit of disunity, oh God, in this world. The spirit that wants to divide people and not trust people and not like people, and even the racism in this country, oh God. We pray that your love, a seed, will be planted in the lives of people, and that even the commercials that they did share, I know some of it was a little confusing, but we pray, oh God, that more and more commercials, more and more people are seeking advertisement to speak your word and to preach your word and to plant a seed in people's lives that we can overcome hatred and love and trust one another, oh God, and walk as you did on this earth. For you came to set captives free and to undo heavy burdens. And you came that we may have life and that more abundantly. And we thank you even for the Super Bowl and the Kansas City Chiefs, oh God. Unfortunately, San Francisco didn't win. Maybe they've learned from this. They'll come back even stronger next year, oh God. But we just pray for all of the NFL. We pray against racism, even in the NFL, oh God, and improve or remove those that are not doing their job and making sure that it's justice for all, as Kaepernick was kneeling for, oh God. And we just continue to lift you up, oh God, in our shows, and that we will be more sensitive to the needs of the people and what we're praying for, oh God. And in Jesus' name we ask. Amen.
All right. So don't forget to get our book. Mm-hmm. Here, hold it. When you hold it, it shows more, I guess. Yeah. 100 family-friendly jokes. The link is in the description, and the book is on Amazon. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can Cash App us if you want to help support us. The Woods Report. Always believe. And that was another Woods Report. See you later. See you later, TikTok. See you later, YouTube.